I'd like to ask everyone to please remain seated throughout the show, and please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Oh, don't forget to supervise your children, and for the safety of our cast, we ask that you please refrain from the use of flash photography and external video lighting. Now that we've taken care of business, let's talk about me. My name is Travis, and I'll be your guide for this magical journey into the movies. It's the perfect job for me because, well, I love movies. Is everybody ready? Great, the cameras are ready to roll. Ready when you are, Stevie. And we are rolling. Hello everyone and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Travis, and on behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host for this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. Hooray for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the yellow brick road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular, Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's from the 1952 musical classic, Singing in the Rain.
Here's Geoffrey singing in the rain. Literally.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
I love this song. Sing along. Those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago, from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1931 before strict censorship rules were enforced, Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
I love this movie. In one famous scene, James Cagney shoves a grapefruit in May Clark's face. She can never look at breakfast in the same way again. These tough guys could turn anything into a weapon.
You want to kick in with the dog. If you don't, somebody's going to drop by here and kick your teeth out one at a time. You me? I get you. Now beat it. Tough guy,
Sorry about the delay, folks. I don't want to run a red light, even in the movies. I don't let her leave my vehicle.
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand. Bye.
So Osborne waiting. Okay, Lexi, whatever you say.
Hey, how'd you know my name anyways? I hear someone singing your fancy cars like to get out of here. So wait for it. I said straight out of here or you're gonna get hurt. What reason is that?
Here they come, boss! Get out, you grinders! I'm hit! I'm hit! Moxie! They got spin! Moxie! Moxie! Where's his pay? His pay!
Hey, watch this. No more red light.
Nazi! Nazi! Come back, you rat!
Sorry, boys, I'm making my getaway. Give my regards to the warden. Suckers. What are you looking at? Everybody just mind your P's and Q's and, maybe you won't get hurt. Oh. This must be the west side of town, huh?
Western films depict the legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
Sleepy little bag, ain't it?
That's some mighty tough territory you're heading into, Pilgrim. I'd think about turning back if I was you. That is, if you want my opinion. But I reckon you...
Now that we're in the clear, this looks like the perfect time to collect the all you valuables. We'll start with the jewelry and then we'll... What are you talking about? I didn't even order this thing, mother copper. This is nuts. Nuts to this. Look at it this way.
What are you doing? Nobody's sitting right
Anyways.
in the goose.
I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to get kind of creepy. Where are we? Jason?
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from George Méliès's Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Aliens.
Hey, you down face. How do we get out of here?
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Danger. The emergency disrupt system is now activated. Ship will detonate in T-minus 10 seconds. The option to override automatic detonation expires T-minus 5 seconds.
What is that thing? Get it together. I'm getting out of here. That's enough creepy crawly things for one day, right? Wrong.
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood appear in the ancient story of a cursed Egyptian temple, a priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
Get a load of that show, guys. Time for me to get back to work. Good thing I don't believe in ghost stories. Don't nobody move while I go get the goods. I don't think they'd notice a few extra bodies around here. If you know what I mean.
to steal a jewel.
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Not bad for my first movie, huh?
The twist ending. That just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
I see, people. Things that go bump in the night have always been a staple of movies. One of the first horror films was the silent short featuring a dancing skeleton, written by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Both audiences and filmmakers were really interested in the cop, but the term horror was used to describe a film until the 1930s. Wow, there's really a jumble out there. Where are we?
This is the jumble home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who's run through 12 films as the King of the Jungle.
Over there is Marino Sullivan as Jay, and Tarzan sidekick Cheetah, who was portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years.
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
Look, I know that it being noble. It doesn't take much to see that the power of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. He's looking at you, kid. Inside of us, we both know you belong to Victor. It was work, the thing that keeps you going. That thing keeps you around. Not really.
And now, one of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, as the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
When the film came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised to add new musical sequences in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later with the release of Fantasia 2000.
And into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Now be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too.
I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? where do we go?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road? Now, why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words.
From all of us here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of my favorite films. But remember, there are many more adventures waiting for you every day on TCM.
We didn't need dialogue. We had faces.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Step in time!
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner.
Is it safe?
No, you're not! I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect. Shut up.
Enjoyed our ultimate celebration of classic movies, and remember, you can find many more beloved stories and legendary stars on Turner Classic Movies.
On behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we'd like to thank you for joining us on The Great Movie Ride. Now please remain seated until the vehicle comes to a complete stop. Please take small children by the hand and gather your personal belongings. And Now, once these doors have opened, rise dramatically to your feet and make a straight exit towards the rear of the vehicle. Oh, and one more thing. When I yell action, don't forget the thunder is the law to score. Yours truly. Okay, clicks everybody. And action! Thank you. Have a wonderful afternoon at Disney Hollywood Studios.